The more I grow out this beard, the more I realize I just end up looking like Asian FaZe Banks. Phase up, squad, is that what they say? Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, it's your number one fat Asian coming to you today with another one of these intriguing FIFA 20 experiments, and we got a classic today. It is going to be the shortest players in FIFA 20 versus the tallest players in FIFA 20. Yes, today we are taking the shortest players made up of players who are 5'4" and below. And for you guys overseas, 162 centimeters or below. And the majority of the tall team is going to be 6'5" and above, which is about 183 centimeters. I'll be honest, I don't know why America's not on the metric system yet. We're going to take these two teams, we're going to put them into the Premier League and see which one finishes higher up in the table. Then after that, we're going to take these two teams and put them into a live action match so you can see all the action on the pitch. But if you are excited to see the tallest team in FIFA 20 take on the shortest team in FIFA 20, then go ahead, take your hard erect nipple, smush the like button right now. Subscribe if you are new. And honestly, what's so great about being tall besides girls liking you more? Yeah, it's kind of like an evolutionary fact that girls tend to like guys who are taller than them because it makes them feel more secure. But it's 2019. You don't need to be tall to make your girl feel secure. All you need is Dashlane. Dashlane is a desktop and mobile app that's focused on keeping all of your digital data organized and secure. I've been using them for about a month now, and honestly, I don't know how I live without them. You may know them for the password storage tech, which automatically takes all of your online accounts and passwords and puts them into one secure app, and then it syncs it to all of your devices. And from there, they securely autofilled all my personal info and passwords whenever I needed it. Super convenient. And what's crazy is Dashlane also has dark web monitoring that alerted me that I had 2 accounts that had been compromised, which I would have never known about if I had never signed up for Dashlane. So after that ordeal, I was ecstatic to find out Dashlane also allows me to browse the web safely using their built-in VPN, which creates a digital force field by encrypting all of your data, keeping hackers out of your desktop and mobile devices. And it has this added bonus that you can place your IP in other major countries. So if a Netflix show ain't available in your country, you could switch it to that country and voila. And the best thing of all, it's absolutely free for one device. So go get it. There's no excuse to not protect your online data in 2019. Get on it, people. And even better, by clicking on the link in the description down below, you will get the premium version for free for an entire month. So you can see for yourself the peace of mind that it brings to your life. And if you do fall in love with it, like I did, use code BMOnus and you'll get 10% off. There's absolutely no pressure to buy. If you aren't impressed after 30 days, you can stick with the free version, no credit card input needed. So go get it. And once again, thank you to Dashlane for sponsoring today's video. Now back to the show. But first, let us begin with the shortest team in FIFA 20. Starting out with the shortest player in FIFA 20, and that is my Japanese brother Yamaguchi, who comes in at a height of 5'1", or 155 centimeters. He's a center forward and can also play out on the right wing. He's actually tied for this title, as there is another player who is also 5'1", and that is Nakagawa. Both Japanese, not making us Asian guys look all that great. And there's actually one other player who's 5'1", and that is Barrios over here. He's the left winger. Now on the right wing, we have Cuevas, who is 5'3". In the midfield, we have Nisbet, who is a 5'2" CDM, and Morales, who is a 5'2" center mid. In the back line, at right back, we have Marjrashi, who comes in at 5'4", Catalan, who is a center back who comes in at 5'5", and then Garcia, who is another center back who comes in at 5'5", and Hernandez is a left back who comes in at 5'4". And then the second tallest player on our team is our keeper, and that is Benitez, who comes in at 5'7". Our backup keeper is 5'8". It's me and net. And on the bench, you got a bunch of shorties. You got Bersano over here, comes in at 5'4". Nakagawa, who comes in at 5'3". Asamoah comes in 5'4". Kim Hyun-wook, who comes in at 5'3". Plata comes in at 5'2". Broxium is a center back who comes in at 5'7". Songkrasen comes in at 5'2". Mizutani comes in at 5'4". Algamdi comes in at 5'3". And Naji is a center back who comes in at 5'7". As you can see, not only are they short, they are awful. The highest rated player on this team is Morales, and then after that is a 73 in Songkrasen, and the majority of these players are closer to 50 than they are to 70. With an attack of 67, a mid of 67, and a defense of 61. But how does it compare to the tallest team in FIFA 20? Hit up on the eye things right now. Are you a tall guy? Are you a short guy? Are you just like average? I'm 5'8". Taller than Messi. Would you guys consider 5'8" short? Vote up in the eye things. Because if you look at the American national average, the height for men is 5'7". So if anything, I'm above average. I'm above average. It's scientific fact. I'm tall. I'm tall. All right, I looked it up. The average height in America is 5'9". Now there's a two-way tie for the tallest player in FIFA 20, and they are both keepers. First up is Holly, coming in at 66 and a height of 6'9". On metric, he's 205 centimeters. You can see that the backup keeper, Samnik, is also 6'9", and both of them are shit. The tallest outfield player actually is a tie between a bunch of players. I mean, first up is Lassina Traore. He comes in at 6'8" or 203 centimeters. Alongside him is Onachu, who comes in at 6'7". And the cam position, we have striker / cam, who comes in at 6'7" as well. Billing is 6'6" in the center mid. Diaby is 6'6" at the CDM position, and Sadebi is 6'7" at a center mid position. In the back line, we have Deeks, who comes in at 6'4", a center back of Quist, who comes in at 6'8" or 205 centimeters once again, and he has very weird positioning. He's a center back, then a left mid, then a striker. I've never seen that combo of positions ever. And the other center back is Casey here, who is also 6'8". And then at the right back position, we have Roca, who comes in at 6'5". On the bench, we got a bunch of giants as well. We have this center back Ba, who comes in at 6'6", and Zanzi comes in at 6'5". Vermon, who comes in at 6'7". Chori is the backup striker, comes in at 6'7". Kosan comes in at 6'6". Miangu comes in at 6'4". Inkiti comes in at 6'6". Vikotic comes in at 6'7", Haitagan comes in at 6'6", and Nanham comes in at 6'4". And 6'4" is the shortest height on this team, or 193 centimeters. Let me know your height down below in centimeters or feet. But looking over the team, you can see that there's actually some decent end players here. The overall average is better. You got Nzanzi, who's actually 80 rated. Got a couple guys in the 70s. It's not as terrible as the short team. With an attack of 70, a mid of 71, and a defense of 64. So there's a distinct rating advantage for the taller team, but it's not that significant. All right, we sit on July 1st of 2019. I've taken these two modified squads and put them into career mode, and now we are going to sim to the end of the season to see how things turn out. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started, and for me to remain neutral, I shall be simming as Tottenham. A moment of silence and an F in the chat for Pochettino. And as the simulation gets going, I have to go ahead and make a prediction. Now, for you guys who are familiar, if I get the prediction right, nothing bad happens to me. But if I get the prediction wrong, then I have to do a nasty, nasty forfeit. And for this one, I'm going to be doing the one that I dodged last time. I'll have to take a shot of sauerkraut and vinegar. Delicioso. And you guys can go ahead, vote up in the I think is right now on which team you think is going to come out supreme. They don't need to necessarily win the league. It's just whoever finishes higher on the table. And these two teams are not going to win the league. I'd actually be surprised if both of them weren't in the relegation zone. And as much as I know in my head that I think the tall team is going to win, I gotta go with my short brothers. Too long have I and my short brothers been discriminated against. Hey man, heightism is a thing, alright? Just look on girls' Tinder's profiles. If you're not 6 foot or above, don't bother. But I guess we'll find out at the end of the season. Take it away, Time Wizard. Go, Time Wizard! Alright, we sit on June 1st of 2020. Let's go ahead and see how the players finished at the end of the season. You see that the top scorer in the league is Sergio Aguero with 32 goals with Harry Kane right behind him. Very impressive. And if we go down the list, we're looking for either a Leicester player or a Sheffield United. And neither one of them got onto the top 25. We go over to assists, and it's Christian Eriksen in Tottenham who wins the Golden Ball. Kevin De Bruyne in second place is Sadio Mane in third. If we go down this list, any Sheffield United or Leicester players? Nope. When it comes to clean sheets, it's Tottenham. Wow, I'm such a great manager, guys. Well, Hugo Lloris coming in with 27 clean sheets with Ederson and Alisson following shortly behind. And once again, is there anyone here from Leicester or Sheffield United? No, both of these teams got relegated. What? Yo. And Tottenham actually got third place. Now, what my players were doing, I thought it'd be a little bit hard, but Man City go ahead and win the league over Liverpool. And now let's go down. A quick reminder that Sheffield United is the short team and Leicester is the tall team. I need Sheffield United to come above Leicester on the table, where I'm taking a shot of vinegar and sauerkraut right now. So let's go down. 11 place is Wolves, 12 is Brighton, 13 is Aston, 14 is Crystal Palace, 15 Norwich, 16 is Watford, 17 is Southampton. Okay, so they're probably on the bottom two. Yeah! Oh, God. Why do you constantly have to torture short men? Not only did the short team have the worst record in the league and was relegated, they had a total points total of 2. The tall team didn't fare that much better. They had 9 points, but you ask anyone out there, they'd rather have 9 than 2, ladies. And the short team had a reverse invincible season. They did not win a single game, which is incredible. I'm pretty sure I could put the lowest rated team into the Premier League and they could probably win at least one. But all right, I got the bet wrong, which means first up, a shot of sauerkraut and vinegar. Here you guys go. Pour it up. So you can see the sauerkraut's in there, the vinegar's in there. For all my short brothers out there, this one's for you. L'chaim. Ooh, I'm feeling it in the tummy now, and it is not agreeing. So that I'm in now. Yo, I'm sweating. I'm like actually sweating from vinegar. Can you drink too much vinegar? Too much apple cider vinegar can cause weakened tooth enamel, acid reflux, and nausea. I'm reading this. When you consume vinegar, you're supposed to dilute it with water. I'm gonna go get a chaser, and hopefully I don't throw up in this video. But anyway, my short brothers took an L in this first part, but we got a shot in the live action portion. Take it away. Go time wizard! Look at this fucking title screen. Why you gotta do my short brothers like this, man? But alright, we got the shortest team in FIFA 20 against the tallest team in FIFA 20. On a neutral ground, they're gonna be playing for the Champions League final because why the hell not? It's on legendary difficulty. CPU versus CPU, I'm not gonna touch anything. And as we see these two teams take to the pitch, you guys can go ahead and vote up in the iThings right now on which team you think is going to come out on top of this live action bout. And my stomach is fucking killing me. Alright, I'm just gonna pray that I can get through this match without shitting myself. Which reminds me, hey YouTube, not children's content. This is fucked up, man. How are you gonna show them and make them look this short? This is messed up, bro. How you gonna peek over the top of everyone like this, man? Why you gotta do them like this, EA? Aw, man. What the fuck was that? Yo, the keeper just like went down and headbutted my homeboy there. What the fuck was that? As for me, same things apply. Another shot of sauerkraut and vinegar is on the line, and I know I gotta stay loyal. I gotta stay with my short homies, and in the live action portion, and in this year's FIFA, heading is not as important as it used to be. In fact, speed and agility is way more important, especially in the simulation match. So for that, I feel very confident that I'm gonna go with the tall guys. I don't want to take another shot of vinegar. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be like the girls on Tinder, and I'm gonna root for the tall boys. Let's go, boys. Let's go. But the tall boy is able to recollect here. Onachu over to Diaby. Lays it up there. Roca, it's on a platter. Cross the damn ball it to no one. You cross it directly to the shortest man on the planet. Pings it over the top to Cuevas, who can once again play centrally. Morales down the line here. Okay. Sending it centrally. Nakagawa's unmarked. He's going in. He shoots and scores. No! Why did I not stick with the short guys? No, my stomach. Just simple 1-2s down the line. The fullback comes up, no one goes to mark Nakagawa, and then once the center back decides like, oh yeah, I should probably mark this guy, he's way too late. He's 6 feet away from him, and then he just pings it right past our keeper, and you gotta remember, both of these keepers are awful, but I thought that him being 6'9" would do something. There isn't that much time left in the half. Okay, finally a ball to split the lines there. Troy takes a dip of the shoulder, laying it off here for Kala. Kala, can he get past one? He fires the shot, yes! We've done it! The tall boys have tied it up right before halftime. The keeper is 5'8" and like 60 rated. He was never getting to that. All you guys need to do is put it on target, tall boys. But with that, it looks like we're gonna go into halftime tied 1-1. Oh, what a mirror match. 1 goal apiece for each side, 1 shot apiece for each side, 1 shot on target for each side, 1 tackle on each side. 100% shot accuracy, pretty good pass accuracy, and pretty much 50-50 in possession. This is the closest match that I have ever seen, at least in the first half. And it is anyone's game in the second half, boys. Please give it to this guy so that he can cross. No! Yes, Adebe, cross it to the back post. There's no one there. There's no one gambled to the back post. You guys are 10 feet tall. Over Dix, back centrally. Okay, a little bit of movement here. Billing gives it over to Traore. He's got a path. Why? He dribbled into the fucking defender. Why did you do that? You had an open path in on goal. You just had to shoot. And now Cuevas is about to cross this in, and it's probably going to lead to a goal. How? What? No! The short team put in the cross and it worked. Nobody decides to mark in. Number 25, who streaks in, puts it point blank, and once again, my 6 foot a million tall keeper cannot block a shot that is right next to him. This is what I get. This is what I get for not being loyal. I need an absolute miracle, and it does not look like it's happening. It's the 80th minute. We're passing her around the back of forward. Please, God, come on. It's a quarter. You just gotta put it just in the general vicinity of any of your homies, and this is probably a goal. That's not great, and the 5'8" keeper is able to punch it away, but Nzonzi is there. Lay it up. Oh no! Put it on target, you asshole! His reaction is my reaction, bro, except you're just a lot taller than I am, but equally as useless. It's already really bad in my stomach, guys. It's already awful. We're in injury time right now, but my body is in injury time permanently. Please shoot. Just shoot. You know what? That's fine. And that is going to be it, guys. It's... Congratulations to the short team. I should be happy. This is a W for all my short brothers, proving that size doesn't always matter. Sometimes it really is the motion in the ocean. I'm pretty sure this is the first time ever that everyone on the platform is shorter than the top of the trophy. Like, let's go. I think he has to, like, get up on his tippy toes to grab the trophy and then bring it down. Bring it back up. Yeah. He's, like, all the way up here to grab the trophy. But congratulations to the short boys. I am happy. It's the 1-1 between the tall players and the short players. But I gotta do it. I gotta do another shot of vinegar. I'm just gonna put a lot of sauerkraut in here. I never said how much vinegar and how much sauerkraut. I never specified that. Let's pour it up, boys. And I guess I should be happy for my short brothers. See you guys. Kampai.
Wait till you see the... No.
This one wasn't as bad as it going down, but I could just... My stomach is f***ing killing me, guys. It is just f***ing throbbing in pain right now. That's gonna conclude this episode. If you want to see another experiment, go ahead and click over here. Dings Boost. You want to see me tear EA and anyone, go ahead and click over here. But I'm gonna go vomit. Later, guys.